cheeky angles with those grenades in that final game. If you didn't watch it last night, hopefully you can go check out the VOD and let us know what you guys think about yesterday's Group A and Group B. But Wicked, like you said, we got Group C and D here playing tonight. So essentially, they have no points on leaderboard. This is their first game of PMCO here in the group stages.
Yeah, I think you're talking about this cursed compound yesterday about the grenades. That was pretty epic. Yeah, we do have some really good groups, teams tonight, Group C and D. Some teams to look out for. I believe through the scrimmages and tournaments that I've seen, we've seen Singularity doing some good performances. For Angry Babies, Universe 7, a young, hungry team looking to make a name for themselves. We also have Wildcard, Simplicity, martial arts as well, looking to, grow on their status already that they can frag out.
Yeah, so let us know right now. Throw your emotes in the chat if you got them, because we do got these new teams in here. Simplicity, we're going to be checking them out real quick over here, looting on up as we do see circle number 1 of the evening. Got a little Millie, a little bit of Milta in play, but we'll have to get back to that because I see Russell getting close in person. I believe that's Lucifer out there in the distance. We heard a couple shots, but Russell and the squad still going to be looting on up for the time being.
Yeah, Lucifer, old member of Tribe Gaming, also used to be Wildcard Gaming member as well. I saw a tweet yesterday that this is going to be his last tournament run before he transitions to PUBG Mobile coach. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know where they're coaching? Where they're going?
I don't know. I think he just is training to be a PUBG Mobile coach. Don't know where he's actually going, but I'm sure he'll do well in that position. Whichever team or organization picks him up.
Yeah, I mean, it's always good to have, ex-players kind of transition into that coaching role because, especially if you're an ex-player with some type of accomplishments underneath your belt, you're going to have that respect, right, from those squad mates that you'll be commanding. And not only that, I'm going to say it. We see a lot of ex-players looking to get into being like a caster, being an analyst. It's always something that I'm going to be behind as well because they had that experience firsthand in the game. So, they make the best analysts. And we're in it. We're in it here tonight, Wicked. We are just saddling on up. As we said, This is match number 1, groups C and D. Not a lot of action, at least compared to groups A and B last night on our final match on Erangel.
There was a lot of early fights going on, some runovers, but today seems very quiet. Everyone's respectively going into their looting spots, grabbing some loot, getting ready for that mid and end game. And we know whatever loot you got now will be great advantage later on. So as you can see, there's a couple of teams that dropped nearby. Yaz, we've got Prada there, and sharing with another team there, Team 7. Let's see how they go here.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting a little close. They might have, at least suspected somebody might be in the general area because they do see maybe some doors open or whatnot. It's going to be exciting to see if Fanboy does opt to taking the fight, but it looks like Fanboy is going to be continuing to loot on up for the time being. So all these squads, taking it easy, kind of similar to game number 1 here last night, that a lot of these teams kind of trying to feel each other out here in the lobby.
Yeah, so Team 7 is actually YouAreScare. So I think it's like a kind of parody of Are You Scared, the team that they used to be named after. But I do see. Have you seen the logos recently, Dave? There's a logo with a bull on it, and I believe that's the Puffins that own that
the Puffins.
logo.
Yep, the Puffins.
Yep. They're very proud of that design. I'm like,
best logo in the lobby. Best logo in the lobby.
How long did you take to create that?
Years. I mean, that buffalo is it's a beautiful looking buffalo. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, we see some action popping off here in the kill feed.
Yeah, we got Unknown Blood right on the screen at the moment. They're going through a frog through the hills, trying to get look like they're going for a safe position. And yeah, they're going as a group, and we'll see some action later. It's very quiet. This is so quiet, Dave. I feel like the ending is going to be epic if it's this quiet now.
Everybody's just straight chilling. You know, maybe a little nervous. You know, they're not at a LAN, but they're right underneath that LAN. So I like to say a lot of teams they have those LAN jitters. This is the tournament that gets you to the LAN. Wicked. So there's a lot
definitely
on the line here, especially after last night. You have to assume a lot of these squads watched last night. They watched the VODs. They studied the other teams. They know what they're up against as far as how many points they need to acquire here as a whole. Because remember, if you're just tuning on in, if you know, you didn't watch last night, top 24 teams from all four of our groups will make it on into the next round. So that's the objective right now. You want to be top 24 on the overall leaderboard here at the end of 12 games.
Yeah, this is definitely the tournament that makes names for yourselves. Last night, X-Gamers, first chicken dinner in the tournament. An unknown team, but now they've known throughout the community now. And then the second team that got the chicken dinner was the Unnamed, popular team from last season. And then the SSG with a 22 bomb on Miramar, and Tribe Gaming, Fear the Tribe, on the last dub of the night on Erangel. So, yeah, top 24. We're looking for that to go to the semi-finals. And, yeah, let's see who gets there. We've got G25 here with Singularity rotating pass. G with the M4, level 1 out. Milta, kind of a little bit of a mediocre loot there that I've had an experience with, but Singularity roosting up on the elevated position just above it, and Blade going on rotation, maybe going for a scout to get a different spot for his team.
Talk about fan favorites. Before we even started up the stream, I already saw SNG emotes being spammed out there. So I know the SNG army is locked and loaded. They have been building up their squad here over the past couple months, you know, perfecting their techniques and their skills and all these other tournaments that have been running up until this point. So tonight's the night. Tonight is the night. SNG looking to make some major plays and shoot on up these leaderboards and hopefully compete with Space Station. But we're going to be in it right here. We're looking at Ace. They're over here in Pachinki. We do see in the distance Simplicity are going to be rotating on by. I believe Ace, they did hear him, opting not to take any shots yet. Maybe waiting to see if Simplicity crash on into Pachinki, but I don't think that's going to be the case. Simplicity going to continue just driving along.
Sometimes the element of surprise is a good advantage here. G25 near the Novo Bridge with Singularity. We have Minwoo, MVP, Clue up there, and KBO. KBO, Minwoo, they were in Team 9 in the PMCO last season.
Yeah, I remember Team 9.
So
they had some plays.
So
they had some plays. They had some playmakers as well. So I like to see it. You know, if the team didn't perform so well last split, they didn't give up that dream. You know, Wicked, they didn't give up that dream, and they're continuing here tonight. So you love to see it.
Yeah, you love to see it. Like, teams always change up, trying to improve. Sometimes the synergy is everything, you know, like you didn't work out with the other team, so you find a few other team members that might have the same synergy as you, and just build that over time, and then, you know, make a run for it again. Dust yourself off trying. And now we got Cat got tagged up really low there from Singularity. And they're just going to be neighbors for now. We have a team in the background driving on past.
DC,
yeah. We got Yugi there.
Just using that coastal line. Yeah, they hear the shots in these compounds, and they're like, we're going to avoid that. We're going to avoid that. Still 16 teams in a lobby. I think that's the right play to do here.
No one wants the wooden spoon in the first map, that's for sure.
Exactly. Because that can be such a confidence deflator, right? I mean, you come into these games, you've been waiting all day for this, getting pumped up, practicing, and then, you know, you get taken out in first, in 16th
I wonder if the players do, like, any finger exercises or, you know, little warm-ups beforehand.
All day. If you're not doing that, then what are you really doing? That's the question. What are you really doing? I'm finger exercising all day. Ooh,
I need a video.
I got a series already in the works coming out. All right, you spoiled it. Not gonna lie.
All right, now we've got the Puffins here pushing on YouAreScare. near the farmhouses here. We've got Abyssal, old blacklist member, Hammers Esports. They've got a lot of history in these players. We got Dabs here as well from New England Whalers previously. And looks like a lot of the teams that were signed to teams have like grouped up together as free agents and made a team to work it out. Now we've got Wildcard now laying some balls down to Universe 7. One of those young, hungry teams looking to make a name for themselves. We've got Slicky here. He's a veteran land player. Perkasas from previous C9.
Yep.
He went to regionals as well. So much experience in some of these players and these teams. It's unbelievable.
I think it was Perkasas talking about how, you know, going to concentrate a little more on schooling as well. So I do like to see him still in here, you know, grinding it on out, finding that perfect balance between life outside of PUBG Mobile, but still, you know, following that dream that we all got, and that's to be the best. That's to win that $5 million prize pool, baby. But we're looking over here, Simplicity, Russell jumping on off of that garage, repositioning. Are we straight sending it? Yeah, Russell, extremely aggressive, already barging down the front door. The FBI is here, and they got search warrants. Unfortunately, Russell connected on taken down.
Oh no, that's disastrous there for Russell. He's obviously gonna get thirsted possibly, but there we go. The rest of Simplicity has come in to back them up. Lolo peeping through the window, gets Jimmy on the tag. Bambo scrambling to get that med kit off in the closet. Irish scrambling on using those angles on that corner of the house, trying to get some players down. Doc getting the revive. Here we go. We've got a reset going on here. And 2 members of Simplicity down. YouAreScare. I think there's
Russell's like, I'm safe, I'm safe. Get me up, get me up. Yeah. All right, they got Russell up. Thank goodness, because after that aggressive play, you would hate to see Russell get flushed out this early.
Oh, wow. Was that a Irish with that nade? YouAreScared are eliminated. They're the last place for this map. Just like that.
Some F's in the chat. F's in the chat.
F's in the chat for that one.
Chat. I mean, hey, they still got 3 more games to go here tonight. Each group has 12 teams or 12 games in total, so it's not that big of a deal. But like we were saying, all these squads, all these teams, you know, just looking forward to this moment to finally be in PMCO, so you don't want to get taken out that early on. But here we go. Versace from Universe 7 getting a nice little love tap over there as he was driving on by DC. And in between 4AB as well. So this is very
He's very fortunate to get through that.
Very fortunate, but unusual to have Versace kind of just driving by 2 different teams.
And now we've got Alucard spraying now at disconnected. You got a few tags on that car and the player in it. Now he's on rotation as well. Obviously, teams are prioritizing the zone. The better you get into the zone quick. I thought he was going to go over the...
My waifu on there, huh? That's a nice skin. You guys almost rolling downhill.
I get distracted with the skins in this game.
These skins are, hey, they're on some other level, and I love it. Jake out here gonna be doing a nice little drive-by.
Yep. You like Universe 7 on rotation, trying to find a new home here. Disconnected. Tier on Universe 7 tier, spraying parallel to him. We've got Slicky coming in the background. We've got Null here as well. NWA, noobs with aimbot, out in the field smoking up. We got Happy down and Slicky just driving past on the coast. Everyone's taking shots at each other, trying to get a piece of real estate. Slicky has found a compound for Wildcard, and Sammy going ham on ice, gets the knock on him, and uses those smokes to cover. NWA out in the field still. They're not afraid to take shots at anyone that's driving past, trying to get that damage.
Sammy gonna be taking some shots out here. Sammy and Snippy. What a great duo.
Sammy and Snippy.
What a great duo. You
Sounds like a TV show.
And we got Slicky from another squad. Wildcard out here. Yeah,
Sammy, Snippy, and Slicky.
The whole family. It's like they belong in the same squad. I don't know. Maybe we got some leaks. Some leaks out
Do we have a team out in the ocean there? Like using the water strat? I think there is.
Hey, they're swimming. They're getting salty here. They're getting salty here in game number 1. Circle number 3. A lot of squads are going to be right here on the edge. UB I don't think they're spotted yet by NWA. I don't think they're aware of them. Here is the circle.
Oh, wow.
Bridge?
What a troll circle.
This is, yeah, wow. With the bridge.
This is going to be the most epic
insane.
bridge camp in the history of PUBG Mobile. Wow. That is... I don't know what to say, Dave. Like,
Well,
that is
good
the
luck.
most trollless circle.
Good luck. I'm going to say good luck to those teams, you know, trying to fight for that optimal position within this circle. And we did see a squad already occupying the gas station over there. So if I was in this circle, if I was in this game, that would be the exact position I would want right now. But all these other squads are going to be fighting on the edge of the blue zone right now for any type of real estate they have in their mind. Listen, we need to get into the next zone. We can't afford to take this fight. We don't have enough time right now, Wicked. And Swifty is going to drive right by Russell.
Yeah, Team Null definitely prioritizing the zone right now. Simplicity has the opportunity to stop that rotation. Prada roosting up near the Ovo Bridge. G25 on the crossroads. They do have the 3-stack and the other 3-stack across the road and spraying at any team that's running on past. Here we go. Russell getting connected there by Blade, but Blade gets suppressed and knocked there himself. So Prada, Vutron Cow having to get the heal up. Fugazi going in on the defilade. Sprays it. Ever Fury. Oh, he's got the buggy.
Jumping out.
Wow.
Ah, they got taken out. That would have been something else. That would have been something else. I mean,
that would have been the clip of the week.
It would have been the clip of the week. I get Ever Fury, you know, having to jump out of that buggy right there because it was getting lit up. And that was their best option right there. You know, try to jump out. You might take a little damage, but you have the opportunity to fire on back. Another option would have been to maybe have changed seats. Change seats, let the vehicle just keep rolling on by. But we don't know.
Singularity pushing into G25 right now, Dave. On the crossroads, they're contesting it. Everyone wants this piece of real estate, and the prices have gone up. Look at me.
It's like $2,000 a month, at least, per room.
2,000? Wow.
2,000 a month, because, I mean, we got 14 squads alive. G25 right across the street from SNG. We got Russell somehow still alive.
Is he the last man with Simplicity?
Yeah.
Is he just by himself there? Wow.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I do see another squad member on the minimap. I think Russell has 2 other teammates at least at the bare minimum. So that's good. But Russell's going to be having a nice little deflate to work with right now. I do see a smoke out there. So Russell is just, you know, fingers crossed not to be spotted right now, and hope and pray that their squad mates can provide that support in time.
Yeah, I really like the position that Prada has right now along that shoreline. They don't really have to worry because their backs are towards the ocean, unless there is a team on by boat. Wildcard now close to Simplicity and NWA. Vutron Cow going for the M4 spray on disconnected. I think he connected to 2 of them for a 2-piece, and there is a team in the ocean. I don't think they'll be able to do anything out there unless they've got a piece of land or a boat.
Yeah.
Universe 7. That's Universe 7 out there being mermaids.
The zone is so toxic this game. It's actually the most toxic circle we've had here so far in PMC NA, I'm not going to lie. So looks like one of the members, Irish, was peeking this window. Will be paying the price, getting tapped right there. The revive should come on out. A nice grenade connecting onto the members of SNG, chunking them all down extremely low. And right then and there, Blade from G25 going to be connecting and getting a knock as well. But if you are G25, listen, you don't need to get super aggressive and cross the street. You're getting the knocks. You're putting out that damage on the enemies. So, you know, you got to take into account, they're going to be missing helmets. Their armor is going to be damaged. Their meds are going to be low. So G25 are doing exactly what they need to be doing right now.
I don't think they know that Russell is there. He's been there for a long time. He's just laying low. Same as Swifty on the edge here. We've got Null trying to work that zone and that circle shift again. All those teams in the water and even on military base side have to push in. And we're going to see 14 teams go down to maybe 5 in the matter of minutes very soon, Dave. It's going to be hectic last bit of the circle.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Look at this wildcard engagement. Getting third party here by Null.
Yeah.
Wildcard trying to push up on, I believe, the Puffins.
Issue has such good sightlines right now onto Wildcard right there. And Issue has the Dacia, going to be hopping in the Bike right after that knock, trying to get a little more closer on into the circle. We see Swifty in the kill feed connecting onto Irish, but then Low will be connecting right back in return. Let's see if Issue can get the revive onto Swifty, because it's only 2 members left from the squad if they can get that revive, but I don't think it'll be successful here. Irish, or not Irish, but Issue might just want to go for placements right now. Still 14 teams alive. This is actually insane.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's a lot of solos on the board right now, trying to get that placement points, and Wildcard on the edge of the cliffside here. They've got Puffins near the gas station. 4 angry babies actually under the bridge. This map,
Yeah,
this
it's
circle
crazy.
I've never seen anything like it.
Teams
so
are pulling out their hair. You know, they're panicking right now. I mean, they're just biting their nails to see where this next circle goes, because it's going to be the deciding factor pretty much on who will place in map number 1.
I can imagine the IGL's like, hey, what do we do now? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, just wait. Hey, are you getting shot? Are you getting shot? No, we're not getting shot. Okay, then stay right there. All right, don't move. Don't move yet. I do see Spring looking like they want to get a little aggressive over here on the members of Puffins. Puffins also have a little dip to work with there on the beach line as well. If any of these squads got some type of grenades, I would love to see it, but I do believe they were using them earlier on. And here we go. We're finally seeing players getting taken down by the play zone.
The blue zone.
Yep.
Yeah, martial arts getting most of their members taken out, if not all of them. 4 angry babies and not a very good state as well. They're still in the blue, out in the ocean. Puffins and Wildcard about to explode in war right now.
Yep.
Acer pushing up forward. We've got Simplicity third partying the fight as well, so they're not alone. It's not a fair 4v4 for Puffins and Wildcard. Too many teams around them at the moment. And Simplicity,
I love it.
I'm
I love
their
it.
spot.
I love
I'm
it.
digging
I love
their
it.
spot right now.
And you know what? If they need to get on out of Dodge, they can quickly jump at that UAS and leave, right? And not only that, that UAS is also kind of blocking that door. So if a team does crash, it's going to be that more difficult to breach their compound. And their compound is in the new circle. So like you said, Wicked, let's see. Wildcard versus Puffins. They need to make some moves. Wildcard, I believe they're getting in a UAS with the pop tire. Puffins are going to be sending it across the street on the other side, right into the grass of Prada.
Yeah, Prada ambush Puffins right there, and as you can see, 2 members are down. Prada definitely laid low until they pushed that defilade, and here comes the utilities and the smokes trying to push their way into the zone. A lot of the teams need smokes right now to get into the circle, otherwise they will get annihilated with all the teams. There's 8 teams left. As you can see, we had 14 just earlier, and I can imagine a few more will get eliminated soon.
Yep. And you know what? I'm glad that Puffins didn't throw all their eggs in that one basket. They had a 2-2 when they sent it across the street. So they only lost 2 members. 2 other members still alive in the gas station. So they're going to be able to continue racking up some points. They just took out VS right there behind them. We still see Russell popping off in the kill feed, the Lone Ranger for the team. The Rambo here in game number 1, just full-blown aggression, separated from their squad right now in such a good spot. You would assume Russell is providing some type of cover fire for the team. Unfortunate for Russell, though, they will be watching their team get picked apart there in the distance.
It looks like Acer's the player that was eliminating Simplicity there. It looks like Wildcard did push. They did get Percocet and Slicky down, but Acer doing the cleanup for Russell's team. So Russell laying down low, have to keep alive to keep the placement points up. And Prada looking very good at the moment, using that deflate on the edge.
Yeah.
Singularity got that probably the best hard cover in the map at the moment.
You love to see it. You love to see SNG have a compound. They have 3 alive. Wildcard, they are able to crash and overtake the compound that Simplicity was chilling in. Russell's still alive out here.
4 teams down.
KBO waiting to pop up and take the heads out right here from Prada.
Yeah.
Prada, though, using these smokes. This is fantastic. Look at all these smokes they have. They're going to be blocking the sight line. Oh, no. Russell down.
Oh, Russell's been found.
Russell's down. Call the boys. Holy camole. Look at all these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is there? Like 15 smokes coming out from Prada. They will be crossing the street. SNG, yeah, they know there's a team over here, but they can't see them at all.
Yeah, and Singularity is about to get sandwiched here between Wildcard and Prada. And they do have the hardcover though. There is a troll little airdrop right near Fugazi. I believe no one will be getting that, I would assume. And Wildcard's starting doing their smoke run now into the zone. 3 teams left. Wildcard, Singularity, and Prada. Let me know in the chat who you
Let us
guys
know.
think will win.
Comment. I mean, I see a lot of familiar faces as well, but here comes Prada, going to be utilizing these smokes. They're not going to cross the street on foot. No, they're going to hop in their vehicles and take up the same position where Russell was recently killed in action at. They're going to lose one of their members here, learning the hard way that the sightlines are not safe in that position.
Yeah, it looks like Prada getting looked at both teams. Getting, as I said, I thought Singularity was sandwiched, but now Prada went to a position where both Singularity and Wildcard are just looking at them now and just spraying down at them. At least they're going to get some crate weapons or at least some armor from there. And now Wildcard still shooting Singularity up on the roof. They've got an elevated position. Vutron Cow just trying to get the revive on Fugazi while keeping the other team suppressed. And that's it for Prada. Perkasass and Minwoo connect together and get Prada eliminated from the map. Now it is Wildcard versus Singularity.
Yep.
And I think Singularity has a better position, to be honest. They
I
got
mean,
elevated.
they're elevated. Yep. They got 10 kills. They got nothing but sight lines. They don't need to push yet because the next circle is going to be right on their back. Now, I do see Wildcard. They're going to be using this Defilade. If SNG had some type of grenades, if they had any mollies, here we go. Yep, they're going to start tossing them out. Acer will be connected on, but not a lethal throw. MVP up here on the roof with KBO. It's only a matter of time before
it's going to depend
SNG.
on the circle close, because if Singularity have to drop out of that building, Wildcard will be able to pick them off as they come out. So
more smoke.
We'll see what happens here.
Hey, I mean, I can't see nothing. I can only imagine if we're down there in the trenches. You know, the sight lines have to all be blocked here. And my thought process is SNG, they're probably aware that it's just one other team that they're against. But is Wildcard aware? You know, do they know that it's a straight up 3v3? Or are they worried about any snakes out there?
Yeah, that's a good factor to worry about, Dave. But as you can see, smokes are everywhere. This is the best time to utilize those $500 headphones that you got for Christmas. Singularity now pushing up, putting more smokes onto the field. I can imagine these teams holding at least 10 each for the end game. And
the snakes
this is
are
where
out.
you really need it.
The snakes are out here in the final zones. KBO, MVP, all face down in the dirt. Going to be crawling. We hear some shots. Percocets in the background with Slicky.
Yeah, Ace is kind of isolated in front there, but he does have a vehicle cover. Slicky is able to stand up. Ace gets the first knock on KBO.
That's huge.
Ace gets knocked and MVP gets counter knocked from Percocet. Here comes the boys now. Two of them, 2v1. It's up to Minwoo. Minwoo is getting sprayed through the smoke, and Wildcard takes out the first map on Erangel. Wow.
Talk about juice. Talk about juice. You know, talk about juice. I mean, SNG had phenomenal positioning, but it's a straight up 3v3, right? So once when one of the members get knocked, you know, the table shifts so hard. And we saw, you know, Wildcard get ultra aggressive there at the end, which they should do. And just get the dub, get the first dub in the groups here tonight, Group C and D. So we got 3 more maps to go. Prada, they're going to be in 3rd place, looking down the leaderboards over there. What else really stuck out to you? Game number 1 here tonight. Wicked?
I believe Prada's positioning was really good. We had, above all, the zone. The zone was the main feature for this map, so it made everything crazy. I don't think IGLs were prepared for zones like that. Good job to Wildcard though, 14 kills there on 1st place. Singularity couldn't finish it off, but they did get 11 kills. Kill points are also a major factor in the overall standings. Prada, not such a well-known team, but they definitely stepped up to the plate today and got the double figures in the kill points and 10 points there, 10 kills. And the rest of the teams there need improvements. We've got early exits from Endgame, NWA, YouAreScare, and yeah, a lot of teams to improve for the next round.
Yo, team straight popping off. I can only imagine after the circles that we had in game number 1, the adrenaline just has to be pumping through those veins. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning on into the first match of the night. I'm Mustache Dave, joined with Wicked, and we'll be right back after the break with some more games. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to all the viewer parties out there. What up, what up, what up? Game number 2 on Mustache Dave, joined with Wicked. Getting Wicked
What's
tonight.
Up? I'm good. Ready to go. Match 2.
Yeah.
Sanhok. Small map. Fast action. Scores are out.
Yeah, tell us about the scores.
Wildcard after that dub already 9th place with just 1 win. So they're looking good to qualify here. And the next one, Team Singularity, coming in 2nd place, got 12th place at the moment. And Prada as well, 15th place. We've got lots of teams making their way into the top 24 and looking good for the semi-finals. So they're just going to continue that path, and they should be good to go.
Good to go, like a burrito, fresh, hot, and steamy, with some cheese on the inside and the outside.
I think you just ordered my Uber Eats.
There you go.
PMCO.
There
we
you
go.
go. Yeah, because I was watching a video the other day, and there's a street vendor making a burrito. He, had all the stuff in there, but then put cheese on the grill and then rolled the burrito in the cheese. So it was a burrito rolled in cheese. It was actually blowing my mind. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna have to try that. Oh, is there a name for that?
I don't know. I just made that up. But here we go. We got Singularity up in the docks. Second place winners of last map. Just fell short. Had a really epic fight against Wildcard 3v3 right at the end. Look, boot camp though. Wow, Dave, we've got Polar Race here. 4 angry babies.
What's going on?
Scared. And a side of Disconnected in the warehouse across the street.
Yeah. These teams didn't get the memo, or maybe they did get the memo, and there's a full-blown party happening out here. Definitely something that we didn't see in last night's games when it came to groups A and B, when it comes to fighting for the boot camp area. But we got 4 squads in here. Who will come out on top? Who will be the victor? And yes, we have 4 teams within boot camp, and we also have DC on the outskirts, looking like they want a third party of this. Wicked.
Yeah, it feels like the teams don't really know each other just yet. So the first map of Sanhok, they go to their usual drop spots. So I guess these teams usually go there in scrimmages, possibly, but they'll learn on the next map. They don't get Sanhok till the end of the week next time, and I'm interested to see if these same teams come to boot camp after the engagements we see today.
I
mean, we got 4 angry
it's a party down here. It's a party. Yeah, they're going to be pulling off this. They don't want nothing to do with this. Zeus is still actually on the inside of this, so it's going to be very dangerous, very complicated for Zeus to get on out of here, but we'll see. I'll pray. Oh, Zeus is falling right into a trap right there. Yep.
Oh, wow. Ambush there by Jitatu on Zeus, and that will be a finish.
A point.
4 angry babies down 1 player already. We've got Polar Race now hearing those sounds. They're pushing towards YouAreScare.
I'm scared.
On the rotation. I'm scared
How'd
too.
you know?
I'm very scared.
we're all scared. If you're in boot camp, you're shivering in your boots right now. So Polar Race, they heard those shots. I mean, all these teams are aware, from the jump pattern. Even Mr. Teddy is kind of scared, as we see him right there in the backpack, just staring at us right there. Big Bang, though, going to be looking for these alternate angles through these windows onto Polar Race. And we have HP Star, prone, trying to get some information.
Yeah, he's holding that windowsill there. 4 angry babies did get out of there after losing Zeus. Sometimes it is a good idea to rotate out when there's too many teams in one spot. There is still 16 full teams on the map, so no one wants to go out early. Everyone's just gonna third-person peek at the moment.
Yeah.
Use that as an advantage, and just gather information.
So tell us. I mean, I know we got some veterans watching, but maybe for those newer viewers, just tuning on in. What's up with this peeking? Like, why do they do this? Why do we see this so often here?
Third-person peeking is pretty much looking at walls, but because of the character, you can see around it. So if you're looking out the window, you can see players coming at you. With first person, you have to peek to actually see the player coming at you. So that's why third-person peeking is a thing in TPP. It's usually the person that rushes first usually doesn't have the best advantage, as you can see in the matches coming forward. And first person definitely have to peek. Third person,
difference. Yeah, huge.
You can be a little bit more passive.
And I know a lot of players. They've actually, when I watch their streams, when I tune in, they have the FPP little button. So when they get up close and personal in these close quarters, they actually switch on over in game to get some better shots in as well. So they use both perspectives. I mean, it takes skill.
Yeah, I had a pro tip as well from Acer. He changes to FPP when he's throwing utilities, so it's more accurate. So
utilities.
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that in my classics, in my diamond. My diamond.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I also full gyro as well, right? Because you can just lean up the phone and really get that arch going on those grenades. So Hey, boot camp looks like it sizzled down just a little bit. You know, we were cranking up the heat on the hibachi, but it looks like we ran out of gas. So we'll have to pay attention to that. At least look at the kill feed. Meanwhile, we're gonna be checking out this crate M249. You love to see it. You love to see it. I mean, talk about
100
mowing down the
rounds
snakes.
of action.
Exactly.
100 rounds of action. I have got caught before with M249, Dave. I'm a player that likes to shoot like even 1 or 2 bullets and reload. And I've been caught out with the M249 because it takes a few seconds to reload, and an enemy comes around the corner and they shoots me down. So
Yeah.
if you're a player that's OCD of reloading even 1 or 2 bullets,
Oh yeah, that gets me too.
M249 is
M249
is not the weapon for you. It's not the weapon for you.
I call it the troppy chop, man, because I chop them down, especially here on Sanhok.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
are you the lawnmower?
the
Are you the
lawnmower.
lawnmower?
You hear me? Da, 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 da. That's me. That's me in your game. So you better run the other way. You better run the other way. We're over here looking though. Hitman, chilling. Everybody just chilling. 16 teams still alive here. A lot of people just trying to get the upper hand on each other, trying to get the information, you know, relay that back to their squad mates, and then they can make up a play. They can make up a play from there. So
Fun fact though, Dave, the 4 teams that were in boot camp,
yeah.
only 2 players have been eliminated since we started. So I'm pretty amazed with the amount of players that were in boot camp that only 2 players have been eliminated on the map.
Yeah, and just to let everybody know, if they weren't here last night, each group, they're going to play a total of 12 games. And in those 12 games, each group will have the opportunity to play Erangel 6 times, Sanhok 2 times, Vikendi 2 times, and Miramar 2 times. So, you know, all these teams that did drop boot camp, they might not do it the next time they play Sanhok. Something to keep in mind. Even though we didn't really see many casualties, so it didn't really affect them too much over here. But we're looking at Puffins, and one thing that confuses me, I'll let you think about this. Their logo is a bull, but Puffins, it's a bird. It's a bird.
It is a bird.
It's a bird. So
That's a
I'll
most
let that sit there.
confusing. Yeah, that's very confusing. Yeah, so Universe 7 here, Tia, Asen, Rad, and Versace. Very young team, but they've been performing really well. Scrimmages, tournaments, community tournaments, they've been placing really well. So we can see a lot from Universe 7, and they just have to prove a point. They have to just be consistent as they were. And we've got NWA here, noobs with aimbot. I'm surprised they let in the tournament with a name like that.
Whoa. Whoa. I mean, I guess, you know, it is our fault at the end of the day. I mean, they're telling us, you know, it's in their name. I'm just saying. It's in their name. I don't know. Something to think about as well. Snippy gonna be chilling in that little bush right there. Not much action going on. It's actually surprising with all the teams dropping boot camp. I mean, I was already cooking up my popcorn, getting it ready, but now it's like for nothing. So we'll see.
Actually 2 slickies on the map. Martial arts, 1 wildcard, so don't get that confused. In the chat, a lot of people been asking about that.
Oh, there's 2
Slicky
slickies.
Yeah, Slicky did not go to martial arts, so there's 2 players called Slicky. So
Okay.
just trying to confirm that.
Okay.
And Polar Ace and YouAreScare.
Still, yep,
having a
just doing it.
standoff in boot camp.
I mean, it's in the circle. They don't need to do nothing. My only concern with this is if you are Polar Ace, you gotta think their loot might be a little limited here. They don't really have much room to wiggle with right now. Yeah, we're checking out the loot. They got level 1 bags. I mean, they got some ammo, no meds right there on Riot. Naomi, yeah, not the best loot. I mean, I would like to see more meds coming out, especially when you play in the late game. And as last game, all those smokes, all those grenades, I mean, they're not going to have it. They're not going to have it right now. So something to keep in mind.
Is already a map that doesn't have smokes in general. So if you have 1 or 2, that's just gold on Sanhok. As you can see, Dave, the circle did close up and didn't force any teams to engage because it's just pretty much stationary and centralized on the map. So
Yeah.
we're going to have a hectic ending with a circle like that if it keeps going. Now we've got NWA Jordan. He's using that window, looking out, pondering about life. We got Disconnected, about to get rocked up on Prada and Four Angry Babies. They're going to be sandwiched on that hill. And I don't know, David,
Not
are
much.
you a mountain person, or do you like to go in compounds? Do you like the hills or the or hard cover?
Every time I'm in the hills, I get shot from somewhere, and I just can never spot them out. You know, I got little indicators. I know I look over in that direction, but they're like nowhere to be seen. So, especially on Sanhok, you always got these little snakes just chilling. They might be behind a tree. They might be prone behind a rock, or as we saw earlier, a couple players are in bushes. The element of surprise is a huge one here on Sanhok. So something to keep in mind. We're going to check out the map real quick. Boot camp, those two squads. Paradise, nobody wants to touch it. That's a feels bad. Up there in the north, we got a couple teams. So everybody fairly safe. We do see Simplicity getting kind of close to boot camp. Will they opt to third party? There's no real need to do that right now. Everybody kind of just waiting for the next circle, but the option will definitely be there for them to at least think about it, to dwell on it. They got time.
Yeah, I wonder if any team can get the kill point record at the moment from SSG. 22 kills on Miramar on day one. It's going to be crazy if someone can do that. But Universe 7 here now, about to go through the fields towards Four Angry Babies. They have Alec. We've got Time over there. And Universe 7, here we go. It's about to get nasty over in that area. Asen on the ground. Lots of players on the ground for Sanhok.
Yeah.
The grass is thick. The grass is very thick on. So.
Hopefully someone picked up the M249. We never really got a follow-up on the crate cam. We did see the juice out there, but I don't know if anyone's going to be able to use it. So Universe 7, a team that is super consistent within other tournaments, within other scrims. So they're coming into tonight looking to just continue on with their game plan and just play the normal game that they play and just get pretty decent rankings with some kills, because all they need to do in this first stage is be top 24. So we'll see where they'll end up moving forward. But here we are. We were talking about them on earlier. Simplicity on the coast over here. Looks like they might be going for a crate.
Yeah, they got to be careful in that position. Disconnecting above on that hill towards Paradise Resort. And they could lay down some fire down on Simplicity if they go for that crate. Prada's also in the warehouse. They do have a player knock, so that's going to distract them for the meanwhile. But Simplicity creeping up with the crate. Got to be careful. G25 now next to Noobs with Aimbot. 4v4 in that quadrant. And we do also have a team if in distance. I think it's Puffins. The Bulls.
The Bulls of Puffins. A squad that was popping off last game, G25. They were having some nice grenades onto SMG. Here's the map, though. It is going to be shifting on over there to the west. We got some water in play. We have a couple teams that actually now need to push on into the circle. The boot camp squads can continue to have their standoff. Paradise looking like a tasty snack right now. If I was any of these squads, might want to run through there, get some extra loot that might not have been picked up. But Simplicity being Simplicity, just still chilling over here.
Just being,
get in the crate.
Being simple. Being simple.
They don't really need to do much. They don't need to really do much. I'm curious. You got Irish holding those off angles, just providing that cover for the squad as they do get that crate. They did take some shots, so I don't know. Prada, they might be aware of their location, but Prada's been sitting here for 14 minutes. I don't see them pushing out yet. If they've already committed this much time and resources to boot camp.
Yeah, that team above them on the hill, disconnected, has a real good prime position for gatekeeping. Should those teams need to push up to the northeast, I'm worried about the teams though on the south, Dave. There is so many teams, NWA down there as well, having to push through the teams at boot camp and this area, and it's gonna get super congested. We got Wildcard up in the north, pretty chilling. They got no one up there.
Yeah.
And we've got martial arts as well. They're chilling as well. Now we've got Eclipse popping off at Simplicity with the M4, letting them know that he's there.
You say action? Someone say action?
Yeah.
Did you say action?
The action. Yeah.
Where?
It just happened.
Where?
He just.
Oh, did we see it?
Yeah.
Maybe. We saw on the kill feed. We saw on the kill feed.
And Lucifer getting a knock on Abyssal there from Endgame. And now we've got engagements happening off now. We've got Puffins pushing under Universe 7. Lucifer with that cook grenade. Will that get Versace? Oh my
Oh,
lord.
that's huge.
Lucifer with the nades. He's got the
But where's the
M249,
team?
as we said. The lawnmower machine gun.
Yeah, Lucifer does have the machine gun, does have the M249, but look at the minimap. Lucifer's squad mates are in the back right there. Lucifer being extremely aggressive right now on 3 members of Universe 7. Now, of course, Universe 7, they might not be aware of this, but they definitely hear that M249. I am so surprised they're opting to remain passive here and not provide that support to Versace.
Yeah, there we go. Rad now has found the rest of the endgame players. Everfury, previous Gangstars member, previous there's other teams he's been in, but he's got a backup now. Lucifer's actually isolated from his team. He needs some help, I think.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Universe 7 will isolate him and get the knock and finish.
Exactly, and lose that M249. So hopefully Lucifer calling in the troops, but we do see the Puffins over there, possibly third party in this. Oh, Lucifer getting another knockout there onto Abyssal. This is huge. Lucifer is fragging out right now, but not being able to confirm and flush the kill. So just getting knocks.
All counts towards the end though. Utilizing more of attrition, taking down those armor, forcing them to use heals.
Yeah.
And hopefully getting that knock and finish for the kill point.
Oh,
but Universe 7 now pushing towards 4 angry babies.
The circle. Wow. We're getting some troll circles here.
Wow.
This is actually mind-blowing. We have a little tiny island in the middle. We got a bunch of water, and I want to say we caught a quick glimpse. I want to say we got at least 13 teams not in this new circle. 13 teams not in this next circle. So it is going to be a bloodbath. If you're any of these squads right now out here on the east, the Puffins, Universe 7, you're squaring off. You know, you're preparing to take this engagement. But with this circle now, it changes every single thing.
You can't make this up. That circle is
how does it even happen,
as
bro?
Toxic as the other one.
I think it's even more on the toxic scale. Let us know in the comments. Let us know in the chat. What circle is more toxic?
I'm gonna raise you more toxicity.
Yeah, game 1 or game 2?
And raise you 20.
Oh man, I've never seen a circle like this. So we'll see what actually unfolds as we are gonna start to see the kill feed light on up as all these teams are straight stressing right now. DC gonna be making the push on 4AB over here, getting a knock. They got their Uzis locked and loaded, ready to spray. That thing is so powerful up close and personal.
Yep, we got time now, cooking up grenade, disconnect. Oh, he gets third party there from disconnected from downtown. Jake getting that with the M7. Now got disconnected, now focusing on G25. YouAreScare now pushing out of boot camp. Prada still probably in the warehouses over there. They're just straight on chilling.
They got to push out though. Everybody's got to push out. But like you said, probably still straight chilling, waiting to the last moment. Lucifer still in the kill feed, popping off with M249.
Yep. As you said, it's the lawnmower. He's just, as before, he was spraying the grass, trying to get those snakes.
Rat-tat-tat-tat. That's what he's saying right now. Simplicity. One of the squads actually in this circle. Oh, on the mini map, I actually see a team taking up that little tiny island right in between the mainland. So that's an interesting position to hold right now. A pretty strong one, actually. They were able to get there sooner rather than later. But Prada, like you said, Wick, it's still in boot camp. It's actually in play. They're going to be defending their warehouses right now.
Yep, sometimes you got to leave home at some point, but they don't need to do it right now. Now Cotto popping off at YouAreScare. They are trapped behind that brick object. And we got Boutron Cow also with the M4. Spraying on G25. G25 is in huge trouble right now. They're out in the field.
Got him.
And Prada.
Got him. Got him.
This is the Prada warehouses right now. This
the
is going to
Prada.
be the new name.
Yeah, the Prada warehouses. They They got the baby wipes from last night and they're passing them out. They're passing them out. They're coming out. They're coming out in game number 2. We see the kill feed just popping on off. Prada. They are actually going to need to move now, all memes aside. 20 minutes into the game, finally having to reposition. So it's going to be a challenging push for them. And hopefully they don't get backstabbed as they have 2 squads hot on their trail. We see shots kind of getting taken back and forth. And up there in the hills, fights erupting everywhere right now, Wicked.
Yeah, that's what I was concerned about earlier, disconnecting, having that hilltop position. They have gatekeeping opportunity now on Prada and YouAreScare, but they have problems of their own. They still have to eliminate each other. Otherwise, they'll get shot in the back as they go up that hill to take on disconnected. We got Vutron Cow trying to suppress fire. Rio behind the tree there. Polrace also needs to move in the zone. These teams are getting force engaged by the blue zone. Very shortly, Vutron Cow getting tagged up by that grenade.
We saw Simplicity kind of camping the cliffs for the majority of this game. I want to see them gatekeep the heck out of all these squads right now. I want to see them just rack up so many kills right now from their position and take advantage of all these squads having to push right into their hands. Because listen, they're going to be hurt from the blue. They're going to be hurt from the gunfights. Simplicity can clean up so well right now.
Yeah, Prada now using their warehouse advantage on YouAreScare. They eliminated 2 players now. And those other 2 players are super low on health. And they're fighting the blue as well as Prada. We've got 2 members from... Oh, there we go. Canary getting knocked there. Fameboy had enough of it.
The jump shot.
Finish, and he's going to
bleeding on out. Yep. I mean, hey, you got a point. You got a point, and you denied a point. So that's the flip, you know. That's the catch-22 right there. Oh, the circle! The circle is right on top of that little island. Wildcard, they're out there, they're swimming, they're in their rafts, they're in their boats, they're drinking their coconut water out there. Ace, Polar Ace also swimming. Universe 7 trying to get on into New Zone as well, but Simplicity sleeping. They were on the coast the whole game. They were sleeping on Universe 7, and now they're at a disadvantage, in my opinion.
Yeah, we got martial arts, got the mainland null, trying to be their neighbors. I don't know if they want them there, but Wildcard's still swimming, trying to find a piece of land. And this is getting quite hectic. I think whoever has this piece of land and defends it well will get so many kill points from all the teams trying to swim there. They're gonna have to play fishermen for the rest of the map here because they're gonna be swimming all over.
We're going fishing. We're you know what? We're planning our retirement on this beach right now. It's a nice little island right here, and we'll see who has got the bigger wallet to purchase this island and little bungalows that are going to be right here. And we have a 2-2 split actually in those bungalows. Universe 7 on the opposite end of the rocks. Hopefully Versace can spot out the Doc out there swimming like a fish.
Yeah, I think Doc is by himself, so he's just gonna try to get as much placement points as possible. And if you're deep in the water, you can't really be seen from that position.
Yep.
Null roosting up on the other side of the island, pushing on martial arts, who probably only team that has hard cover on this island. They're sipping cocktails right there.
Yeah. They are chilling. All right, they got their little Hawaiian shirts on right now. They're listening to some Bob Marley in the shacks over here.
And now we're down to 6 players. Versace got his fishing line and ready to hook some fishies in the water. Polar Ace getting tagged up there. And I think one got eliminated. Acer takes out Devil in the kill feed.
Yep. Next circle does not favor the shack anymore. Wildcard, they're going to be out there in the water, I do believe. Do they have a foothold on these little rocks out there? Are they going to be able to return the fire on all these squads that will be fighting here to get that little sliver of the beach here? It's going to be very dangerous. Martial arts probably going to push out last.
Throw a grenade in there. If he only had a grenade, he could have wiped lots of martial arts players.
I like Universe 7. They're just playing it cool like a cucumber back here, not trying to over peak right now. Hopefully Fierce will be spotting the members from martial arts. Here comes the mollies. Martial arts. They know there's snakes in the grass right there. Versace will be tagged by Fierce. Fierce going to be attempting to get the revive, but then changing their mind. Martial arts pushing out right now.
80% of the circle is in the water, Dave. It is going to be insane. There's not even much land to shoot from. We've got Slap trying to get the heal off, and he... Slicky Slaps trying to push in, and that goes Martial Arts. Universe 7 takes them out. Asen's going to get play zone as well.
Wow.
I know. Wow, who was the last team in?
Just
It was
like that.
Wildcard.
Universe
Oh my
7.
goodness.
Universe. I mean,
What were they even doing? They were just swimming, right?
Wildcard. They're playing like every time there was somewhat of a hard shift, they would play the hard shift side, right? So they would go on over to the side, and it just paid off so well for them. And when it came to that island circle, they didn't opt to swim onto the island like we saw a lot of these squads do here. We had, 4 teams at the end on that little tiny island. They just remained calm on the outskirts of it, and that's really what won them this game, in my opinion. But Universe 7, we talked about them. Consistency is key. Second place, couple kills. You like to see it. Martial arts finally getting put up there on the board as well.
Yeah, and few teams eliminated early. Prada dying there in the warehouses. They were there the entire map, Dave. They were defending it. They end up dying.
How many
there.
kills? How many kills?
They got
6. 6 kills.
6 kills. So
all right, not too bad. Not too bad.
Fair enough.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, they did good.
I don't know how Lucifer got 1 kill out with that. All that.
Lucifer is getting knocks. All right, he was mowing down the snakes. I'll give it to Lucifer, mowing down, but not able to get the flush. Very unfortunate. And I gotta say, it's because their squad mates weren't near him at the time to give Lucifer that confidence to push out just a little more to get the confirm. And that's everything. I mean, you can get all the knocks you want. Yeah, your damage numbers are gonna look fantastic, but you're not putting points on the board. That's it. That's the truth.
If Erangel had a troll circle, Sanhok a troll circle, what's Miramar going to bring?
I don't think you can troll
on those 2 islands?
That's the only troll. I mean, there's no other troll besides that. Maybe a 50-50 circle in the west, where like 50% of the circle is not even playable because it's all on those mountains that you can't climb up. So there's 2 options. There's 2 options for troll circles, but I think we got the trolling out the way. I'm not gonna lie. That last circle is just max troll.
I think you just jinxed the whole PMCO day 2.
No, that last circle is max troll. I mean, I love to watch it. I love to see it.
I love it.
I love it.
The players hate it.
The players
hate it. We love it.
Yeah. I pour one out for the players every time I see a circle like that for sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was game number 2. Wicked, casting over here. Mustache Dave doing something. I don't know what he's doing, but we'll be right back with game number 3. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to all the viewers out there. Shout out to all the people in the Twitch chat, in the YouTube chat. We love you, PMCO North America, getting on into game number 3 of the evening. These zones have me going crazy. But before we get back to that, we got Wicked here with some scores. Wicked, break them down.
Oh wow, yeah, a lot of score movements going on. Simplicity reached top 16 after those 2 games. Singularity 14th place at the moment. Universe 7 just above them with 1 more point extra, and 27 points. Prada just above them as well. But the big movers in the game right now are Wildcard going to 3rd place with 66 points just with 2 matches, Dave. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Now we're looking at the flight path, going over Mina Generalis, San Martin, Hacienda del Patron, La Cabrera. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing these names right, but I'm thinking Miramar might have a troll circle as well. Dave, I'm just calling it.
Nah. I mean, I would like to see it go prison. I'm not gonna lie. But in the Twitch chat, I think someone was mentioning that there was a squad last split that had 3 chicken dinners in a row. So far, Wildcard holding the title here for North America. Yes, this is only day number 2, but so far you gotta give it to them. They got the title back-to-back chicken dinners.
Yeah, I believe that was Tribe Gaming. They got 3 chickens in a row.
That was the last day. That was last day, right? Isn't that the
yeah.
last day?
Yeah, that was the last day.
That was
but
actually nuts.
This is happening on their first day of their group stage. So can you imagine what's going to happen on the last?
Only time will tell. We are going to have our first circle pop up there. Not too bad. Chumacera, Los Leones, a lot of room to work with right now. I saw a lot of teams dropping up there to the north. They're going to have a pleasant time getting some loot. Here we go, looking at the first place winners, back-to-back chicken dinner winners. Gonna have some issues on the bikes over here. So yeah, we'll just pan right back away from that to let them figure out how to drive.
They're probably, I hope no one's watching. Hope no,
No one's watching. No one's watching. Don't worry about it.
I wonder if driving routines, like training, is on the cards for these pro teams. You know, like do they have driving training or? What?
I mean, I would hope so. I mean, it's a big part. It's a big part in PUBG. You know, especially when it comes to the rotates, and you don't want to flip your vehicle, especially on Miramar with all the little ledges. Flipping a vehicle is definitely a possibility, and that could ruin your day. But coming on over here to my favorite location, Picado SNG. They had some trouble in the previous map. They're looking to make a comeback here on this Miramar match.
Yeah, we've got Singularity there in the stadium. Polaris going to do some going to the casino, trying to luck at the slots there. And they're a many-man time until they clash here in Picado. Picado usually the hot drop location of Miramar, and a lot of teams do like to drop the stadium or the red apartments. And you know what, Polaris need to prove themselves a little bit more. They're kind of mid-range to close to the bottom of the ladder right now. They need to capitalize and get some more points, especially with 2 maps left in this day 2. So.
Yep.
Null out here. I think they're at Porto Paraiso on the East Coast. Also another team that kind of quiet in the last 2 matches. Issue Kayuza, Fears, and Swifty comprise of Team Null. And they've got this town to themselves. They've looked like they got a bit of loot. Level 3 helmet on Kazuya there. And they're going to be rotating in now. Slicky and Asa in a pickup truck, rotating through. I think they're close to Picado.
I mean, a lot of people are saying that they're just getting circle luck. You know, they're just getting circle luck. So we'll see. We'll see. Is it all luck or is it skill? You know, is the IGL just making the right calls here? Also, some people I noticed are mentioning that some of the teams in the lobby, this is like their first time in PMCO. You know, so they're not as experienced. So the nerves might be kicking in for other squads, while teams like Wildcard, teams like SNG, they've been training for this moment for some time, right? So you like to see it. These teams come out, try their best, and hopefully make some upsets in the leaderboards here.
Yeah, I don't know if everyone knows, but Asa is trying to get redemption here, coming off a previous ban that was lifted. And he's got things to prove to the community that he wants this. He wants the championship, and this is the platform to do it. The PMCO leads to the pro leagues, leads to the world leagues. This right here is the baseline. Become a champion, and that's what
get them championship rings. You know, that's what it's all about. Them rings, you know, them trophies, the prize money. So. Looking at Nubs with aimbot over here in the 3-seater. Papi Chulo, and Jordan.
Sounds like a snack, really. Papi Chulo.
They are a snack. Let me tell you. I follow on Instagram.
What's the team that are you looking forward to popping off in the Miramar?
I was rooting for the Puffins. You know, I was speaking. I forget who I was talking to before PMCO. They were asking for some advice or whatnot, but I was talking to one of those dudes from the Puffins, and they were telling me their backstory and how they're looking for an org. And I said, listen, just concentrate on playing the game, concentrate on qualifying, getting top 24 here in the group stages, and making it to the LAN. Like, let the org come to you.
Absolutely.
I get having the org, having the backing behind you. It definitely helps, right? It relieves some financial pressure for sure. Don't get me wrong. But you got to concentrate. You got to concentrate on your game, on your skills, your team communication. And if you're popping off, and there's an org looking for a team, they're gonna notice you. It's that simple. And even if you don't get an org, you make it to land. Imagine winning all that money, go straight to your squad, after taxes, of course. So there's obviously pluses and minuses.
Absolutely. And then now we've got Singularity here, overcoming Polaris, who just rocked up in the vehicle. They got it blown up. Now Clue going in for the flushes. Takes 2 out of Polaris. They're going to be half a squad now. We've got Grave right up on the hill. I don't know if he wants to take this fight. No, that's it. Polaris is out in 16th place. They'll get the 1 point though.
Hey, on the bright side, I love it, Wicked. They get the 1 point. They get the 1 point. Also, the bright side, SNG, they had a very rough game in the previous game. Getting a squad wipe might be able to kickstart them in the right direction here on this Miramar map. So, if you're an SNG fan, spam it in the chat. They're doing good. They're getting those engines revving.
Yeah, now we've got G25 on rotation. We've got Cat God, Cotto, Jet G, Blade. Another young team that isn't very well known, but looking to prove themselves just like Universe 7. This is the platform to do so. And Cotto, I wonder if that's the Cotto that we know.
That's the Cotto we know.
Lands.
That's the Cotto we know.
Is that the Cotto we know?
That's the Cotto we know. With Cat God and Jet G, they're out here. Wow. They're trying to prove something as well. I mean, all these squads trying to prove something to the world right now, trying to get the eyes on them, recognize, how they got the raw skills, the raw talent. So we're going to be looking at Monica's birthday. It's always Monica's birthday.
Just WG's in the chat.
Happy birthday. She'll be here as well I think next week. So
yep.
Make sure you guys stay up to date with all the socials.
Yeah, get me for 6 days, and then you get Monica for the rest of the 6 days. Dave's here all the time.
Unfortunate for you guys. Sorry.
He's chained to the caster's desk.
I'm chained. I'm chained. I'm in a remote location. No one's gonna see me until this is all done. Like, I'm just in here. I just get fed ham sandwiches. Yeah. But
what do you call it? The mozzarella cheese?
Mozzarella cheese burritos. Yeah. It is what it is. I eat some power bars, eat some yogurt. That's it. I'm just here. My beard's growing out. My mustache needs to be trimmed. Let's check out this circle though. Not too bad. All right. Not the troll circle you were hoping for. Thank goodness. It's going to be a somewhat decent one where all these squads will be able to easily make it on in here, as we do see them all kind of pushing on in right now. To the edges, to a centralized position. A lot of strategies being implemented right now, but nothing too harsh on any of the teams.
Yeah, you see a lot of teams doing the 4 vehicle rotation. Very advantageous when it comes to the end zone. If there's a clear open space and not much cover, those vehicles can get blown up, used for hard cover, and a lot of teams
take the shot. Take the shot. Take the shot. Take the shot. Take the shot.
He's just gathering information, Dave. Okay.
Nah. Okay. Maybe they're waiting for
backup. Sometimes teams like to
did Eclipse see? I don't think so.
Know.
I know, but come on, like you could at least got 2 shots.
Sometimes you can't.
Okay.
There we go. Started.
You're gonna shoot with the red dot. Hey,
connecting. 70% health to him. And he's getting in the vehicle. I think he wants to push this.
Eclipse has no idea where that came from, by the way, or at least they have a general idea, but they just weren't able to spot out the exact location. So, are they going to push it? Is the question. Looks like they're going to be rotating around, maybe getting a little closer to each other, or just sending it on out of here. Taking a couple shots.
They left one player back, and
they're getting in a vehicle now. Yeah, they're getting in a vehicle now. So, focusing on positioning here. Why take the shots then, though? That's the question.
Yeah, that is true.
Why take the shots if you're just gonna shoot real quick and then just
maybe they take some shots to let them know they're up there and delaying.
Do you want to do that though? Do you want to do that, or do you want them to rotate on in with their vehicles and you catch them off guard? Yeah.
No, Dave.
I don't know. Well, I do know. I do know.
We just work here. We just work here.
You're working? I'm just here. I'm chained.
Now we've got UNKNOWNBLOOD rotating hard with their pickup truck. They've got 3 members to pick up here. They're currently on the edge of the zone, working their way in. I think they're in Chumacera right now.
Yeah.
Pretty popular spot for most teams. Tribe Gaming love to drop there. As well as Omen Elite if they were in the group stages.
Mm-hmm. I think one of the dudes, one of the players are having a viewer party, so you like to see it. You know, stay up to date with all that good stuff going on. I love that it was Zute with the viewer party. I love that Tribe it got a win last night. That was a feels good moment because I know they had a lot of fans tune in last night, a lot of support, and they had a couple rough games. So that one win at the end was really able to boost them up on the overall leaderboards to end the night, so they won't be stressing too much. But getting back to this game, Big Bang. Hey, we're gonna be taking some more shots. We just tricked you. We pulled a fast one on you, right? We took a couple shots. We left. We just got a little more higher up here in the mountains. That's all we wanted to do.
Yeah, Miramar elevation is everything here. It's obviously it is built for long range, so DMRs come into play. That good old 8x scope. Sometimes you can't find it, but when you do, you'll be popping off some heads with that.
8 times with the full gyro is hard.
No,
I can't do
claps.
it. I can't
Easy
do it.
claps.
I can't do it. Because I don't really always find 8 times. I guess I don't get to practice as much with it. I'm more of a red dot guy on one gun and a 4 times on the other gun, and I'm good. I call it a day. I just play the waiting game and try to survive. You know, get as much points as possible. I'm just saying. Hey, I'm trying to grind. Rank.
Are you trying to find a team here, Dave?
I'm trying to grind rank, so you might not want me. When it comes to fragging, not the strongest, but when it comes to surviving, if you're looking for someone, I'm your boy. Next circle, hard shift though. Hard shift.
Yeah,
going all the way out to the west.
Like Wildcard's getting the zone. They're quite centralized as well. Now Prada rocking up on Universe 7 here. This is going to be an interesting fight if they do connect, but I think everyone's prioritizing the zone. Not wanting
we haven't seen much action. I mean, no, it's a given though. It's a given.
Live.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of terrain to work with right now.
It is the biggest map, so it does take a while for teams to find each other.
Yeah. Simplicity though, they look like they have some information. They can hear that buggy or that bus over there, but I don't think they're too sure on whether or not they want to make the push because teams are still rotating. So if they start to make the push, someone might crash in right behind them, and then they'll get sandwiched. So they're just gonna be playing a little passive right now, waiting it out. They are on the edge. They're safe in this new circle. I don't think G2 or G25 are aware. Now they are, but they weren't. Yeah. There's free shots. I guess you gotta take them.
Sometimes they were using that deflate there. They probably were waiting for them to jump in vehicles and shoot them on the way out. But we've got 4 angry babies here right next to Singularity. 4AB look like they're just holding that compound, just holding it strong there. Noobs with aimbot up on the elevator position. Up at church, Snippy going onto that
strong
church,
position.
very popular spot.
The church.
Very popular spot up there. Wildcard once again do have center of zone. I'm not sure. Like, is it zone luck or is it just positioning? You know,
I mean, you gotta set yourself up for it, right? You gotta set yourself up for. I mean, yeah.
Control circles like the last 2 maps.
Exactly.
Like, you can't predict those.
You can get lucky sometimes. I don't believe in luck. I'm just gonna say that right now. I try to agree with people. Yeah, they got lucky just because I don't want to get in that whole debate about luck is a real thing, but it's not. Not in my opinion. It's not real. I don't care. Well, DM me later.
Yeah, don't at me, okay? Don't at me.
DM me your hate later. Oh, what do you mean? Luck is real. I never get lucky. So next circle does go on up, not too hard on anybody up there in the north. They should be able to rotate on in there, but we have a lot of teams in the south that are super close to each other that they are going to be bumping heads real soon. Yeah.
Prada and G25 need a push through wall and 4AB to get into the zone. They're in the south, so they rotate maybe to the west side. They'll have a clearer path. But Universe 7 in rotation now. They do have a bunch of teams tag them on their way in. We got
look at the cover. Look at all the cover. I mean, just send it here. Yeah, you'll make it in this circle, maybe the next circle. But I feel like if a team sends it right now into the town just for some easy cover, they're not thinking long game. Long game here is going to be such a challenge to make it on out of here if this next circle does not favor it. So we'll see how it unfolds.
Oh, now we've got Wildcard rocking up into the same. Oh, no, they're actually bugging out. They're going to leave Puffins and Prada to their own devices here. Take on that 4v4. 4AB trying to take shots away from themselves on Prada's up on the hill. They're laying down fire. Zeus shooting back, getting some tags up on Vuitton Cow. But they do have Universe 7 immediately to their right flank that they have to worry about as well.
I don't know if that one's gonna work. Oh, you're actually trying to get onto the Rad, and that did work.
Rad.
That did work. I didn't notice Rad was there until the very end. Rad getting tapped down by one of the members from 4 Angry Babies.
What a name! I love that. I love that name.
4 Angry Babies. What if it really are babies playing? That's, I mean, hey, it could be possible.
Well, PMCO age requirements. I have to put in the rule book.
I mean, if they qualify, they qualify. Like I said, it's in their name. 4 Angry Babies. I mean,
that
you
is
can't.
true. Well, they're also new with aimbots.
That's what I'm saying. It's in their name. I don't know. I mean, on Mustache Savior Wicked, it's in our name. We got Simplicity out here on the outskirts in the Marauder, in the Bronco, using these vehicles. Russell, you know, they're just going to be playing the edge. So I'm really concerned with these squads that are stacked up on top of each other over there in those compounds. I don't know what's going to happen to them. I got a bad feeling, but Irish right there is going to be spotted by one of the members from 4 Angry Babies. Alucard with the Scar taken down and out. Ooh, Lolo falling out of the vehicle. Simplicity's rotation is not working out right now.
No, we've got NWA looking to push on G25's compound, and we've got the Puffins trying to rotate past, I believe that is Team 9 on the southern border, and they're going to go try to bypass that, trying to get a safe entry into the zone. Positioning is everything. They do have NWA in front of them. They've got a lot of work to do to get in the zone.
Yeah.
Singularity, however, right next door in the apartments with Universe 7, keeping the windows.
Ooh, Prada taking a shot onto one of the members from the Puffins out there. Looks like Universe 7 and SNG are just going to be calm for the time being. They could share those 2 different apartment buildings, but Prada going to be taking some long shots across the little valley onto Dabs. We'll be connecting onto him, getting a nice little kill. Chumasera, keep your eye on it. We have a lot of teams in it, and this is exactly what I was fearing. All these squads opting for that easy cover for the time being, but when it comes to the long game, there's very little space to work with on in the new circle right there on that southern edge. Prada already popping in their vehicles. They are being super proactive with this. They don't want to get stuck. They're going to be crashing right past Zeus.
Yeah. So 4 Angry Babies have a lot of work to do. They're pretty much one of those teams that are further south out of the circle, and they have the lower ground as well. They have teams up on the ridge line, just popping off, and Stan about to get finished off with the Molly here, and now Singularity and Universe 7 still in the apartments, shooting back and forth each other. They don't need to move out of their position. I think maybe Universe 7 need to push up a little bit, but Singularity is safe. 4 Angry Babies trying to rotate around. Endgame have good positioning up in the north, but the teams up on the hill, Dave, they have good elevation.
Yeah.
They can gatekeep a lot of teams down the hill.
They could, and we see time over here from 4 Angry Babies going to be using that little window up there near the ceiling to try to get some type of information. Zeus going to be popping some Red Bulls, popping some pills before getting on into the danger zone of this battle in the southern edge of this new circle. SNG, Universe 7, keep your eye on them. They're in the compound. They have hard cover. They might be able to pick off some of these members on rotate and get some kills. Alucard getting up close and personal onto the members of Prada, looking to get some points on the board. So far, they got 2 kills.
Yeah, now we've got Russell pushing up to 4 Angry Babies. Prada and all these other teams trying to push on the zones together and taking on gunfights at the same time. So multitasking at its best as we push into the new zone. Alucard waiting for Russell to get out of that building to pick him off. But he has to move himself. The blue zone's starting to hurt.
Yep.
Alucard.
I mean, what do you do here? Do you go for a point? Do you go for 2 points? Or do you risk getting taken down by all these squads out there in the southern end? And it looks like Alucard will be spotted and taken down and out there. kind of looking like they're a little indecisive at the end, running back and forth, not exactly sure what to do. Time will be connecting onto Russell, going to be racking up another kill. 3 kills so far for Time, the last remaining member from 4 angry babies out there. But now we have 3 squads in these apartments.
Yeah, I like what Prada did there. They separated one member to push into the zone, get a foothold in there just so they can get some placement points, and the other 2 players had to fight back in the blue and get eliminated by it. So they at least have 1 player on the map for placement points.
Next circle, we do see it. These squads out here in these little apartments should be safe for the time being. We see one of the members from SNG, Clue, going to be firing across the way, across the valley, just taking some lucky shots into the smokes, trying to connect, trying to get any type of damage they can. Everfury in the kill feed, also getting some kills. And here we go, the awakening of Lucifer right now, finally coming on into his late game.
Yeah, he's got a lot to prove. He wants to, you know, exit the competitive scene on a good note, and he's doing it so far in the group stages. Miramar could be his map here.
Yep.
We've seen him pop off in Miramar before in the past, so let's see if he can do it again on this map.
One thing I want to point out real quick, last night we were talking about at the very end of the night, a lot of the teams from groups A and B, they don't really have that insurance policy when it comes to a player after the squads are you know, pretty much taken out and there's one more member. But Simplicity, this is the 2nd game in a row when Doc is the last remaining member from the squad, and they're just going to go for any type of placement points as possible. We see Doc all the way out there in the smokes, not looking to get involved. Will be getting connected on, but just trying to survive. Meanwhile, Universe 7 are going to be getting super aggressive on SNG. Clue going to be popping up with the ACAM, going to be connecting. Can we get another one? There's 2. Can we get 3? There's 1 more member alive from Universe 7, extremely low. Clue going for the revive, the bait revive. Okay, we'll be getting the point. Reloaded the weapon.
Grenade from Ace in the low
a smoke.
Where's the smoke?
There's smoke.
And he's going up the top level as well. So
the double from Clue. That was great. That was, I mean, they walked right into it though. They walked right into it. That was some easy. That was some easy pickings. I'm not gonna lie. Doc was killed from Simplicity. Just a little follow up with that.
All right, now we're focused on Wildcard now on Unknown Blood. They got the ridge line to work off. Wildcard laying low near the silo. Hitman getting tagged up from behind. Spring throwing utilities into the smoke.
Yep.
Trying to get some damage on Unknown Blood here. And using that little dip very well there. And they've kind of split up. 1 down the hill, 1 up the top.
That's Hitman though. That's Hitman. I mean, you gotta watch out.
He's a paid contractor, man. Gotta watch out.
Oh, Wake out there. Lucifer gonna be taking some shots on the vest. No helmet, right? No helmet?
Yeah, he's got.
Or is that a skin for a helmet?
I actually didn't see the graphic, but he looked like he had no helmet.
Okay. Slicky out here from Wildcard. Gonna have
he's got
nice
MVP
vantage.
In his sights.
Yeah, nice vantage point.
Yeah, Endgame has a full squad though. They're about to rock up on Wildcard's north side, and Spring holding that Unknown Blood flank. Listening out for the noises of footsteps. He did throw a lot of utilities in that smoke, trying to get some knocks. Was unsuccessful, but right now we've got Universe 7 Singularity still.
Ooh, Perkins Task. I love this spot. I love this spot. I mean, you're pretty much covered unless you peek your head up over here. That's the only risk, and you are in the circle. It's a great little nook and cranny if I've ever seen one. Lucifer though, Time in their sightlines from the 4 angry babies, the last baby alive down there, just trying to survive. Like you said, Endgame looking strong, looking like they can contest. Wildcard over there, and there goes a grenade from Slicky.
That was slick. Slicky the Slayer.
Slicky the Slayer. Everfury could potentially get revived over here. I don't see Wildcard making the push, trying to get ultra aggressive as they do have the zone, so they don't really need to. Lucifer. Looking for that clean shot. Looking for that clean shot. There you go, Lucifer.
Beautiful.
3 kills. Beautiful. We know it's good to go. Wick gonna actually get the revive. So Endgame, 4 members alive. SNG, 2 members alive. Wildcard.
Wildcard might be third party here. They're focused too much on Singularity, and they're gonna get surprise attacked by Endgame. They still eliminated them. Singularity,
SNG are dead.
just like that.
Dead. I mean, they had the zone to the back, and they were pretty much dead to rights, pushing over there. But let's see. Let's see. Yep, 4v3. Lucifer and squad, they're going to start tossing some grenades down over there, trying to inflict as much damage as possible. And I guarantee you, if there's one knock coming out from the side of Wildcard, Endgame are going to get super aggressive, just straight up send it and try to get this one and try to wrap it up. Or will Wildcard get 3 chicken dinners in a row? Can Wildcard, with only 3 members alive, take out this squad of Endgame? Let us know right now in the comments. Let us know in the chat who's going to win.
Well, I think it all depends right now on gun skill and maybe how the blue zone closes in. But Spring throwing some smokes in. He knows they're going to have to meet in the middle very shortly. And because they're outnumbered just by 1 more player, those smokes will kind of give it a bit of RNG to even out the playing field. So Blue's still getting tagged. That was so close for getting a knock there.
Super close, but that off angle is now going to be compromised. Endgame are going to know that Slicky is down there. Didn't get the knock. That would have been a huge knock. That would have been a huge knock. Still a nice angle, but Royd's going to be Hawkeyeing this now, anticipating Slicky to pop their head up once again.
Yeah, we know Slicky's been on the land scene. He's a experienced player. So is Perkasass.
Yeah.
Spring as well. All been in land.
Oh, that's huge.
Knocked.
That's huge.
That is knocked.
I don't think they'll be able to get the revive.
No, it's just too late now, and Roy's getting tagged up. Ever Fury trying to play security. Spring using that ridge line. Slicky moving up from the lower ground. Roy's trying to counter him. Perkasass gets the knock.
Oh, another one.
Wick counters.
The trade. Wick, the last remaining member for Endgame right now. Thinking about getting the revive. I don't think you can get it. It might be too risky. Wildcard, they are going to start making this push. Is this 3 chicken dinners in a row? Spring Perkasass will be spraying. Yeah, 3 kills at the end right there for Slicky. 3 chicken dinners. 3-3-3. 5 kills for Spring. Perkasass 4 kills. That grenade onto Lucifer was, that was so big. So big for Wildcard.
That was the start of the end there for Endgame.
They're mopping up this lobby. I mean, that game was a little more challenging. All right, they had an actual golden fight at the end that they had to overcome, but it
was a 4v3. It was a 4v3. Endgame should had a slight advantage, and the zone was pretty much evens on the end there. So Wildcard did overcome that. We got, what did they get? 12 kills altogether.
Wildcard are just vibing. They got some vibes tonight. They're catching some vibes. They're catching some vibes. Last night it was all about the baby wipes. Wildcard, they're just catching vibes. But I like to see Endgame
with 4
kills.
Yeah,
Endgame finally up there. They've been somewhat consistent when it comes to getting kills every single game. So they're going to be able to kind of maintain their points on the overall. Remember, top 24. All you need here in the group stage is SNG 3rd place as well. We see down there on the right hand side.
We've always seen them in top 3 singularities. So they're very consistent.
They're consistent, and that's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Yeah, you like to have the flashy 22 kill chicken dinner, of course, you know. But at the end of the day, you know, top 24 is all that matters.
Yeah, I think Wildcard is gaming today. It was SSG yesterday. Today it's Wildcard. So what's going to happen? Can they go for the 4th chicken dinner on day 2?
Come on.
I don't know.
I don't know.
They're making it seem possible.
They got the bob sticks. They got the bob sticks.
Well, that's funny because they were called the sticks before they were Wildcards. So
they got the bob sticks. It's strong with them. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got one more game to go. Don't go anywhere on Mustache Dave casting with Wicked here tonight. We love you. North America loves you. We'll be right back with the final game of the evening. Yo, what's going on? This is Wildcard Farming Simulator. Welcome everybody to the stream. How's it going?
Are they supposed to reply, Dave? Or
Yeah. Chat, how's it going? I'm gonna wait till the delay catches up and then I'll start talking some more.
Oh my goodness! All right, so the scores have been updated. You might have seen the graphic, but with that, we got the teams that are playing right now. They're doing a lot of points building up. Just in 3 games, we do see teams like Universe 7, Prada, Singularity popping up there in the top 10 area. But the main big mover that everyone's been seeing tonight is Wildcard. 3 matches, 3 chicken dinners, and they are number 1 at the moment over SSG with 98 points total with 1 game left.
Zone 9. That's all I'm going to say.
Zone 9.
Zone 9 all night long. I mean, shout out to everybody in the chat having a good time. All the memes, all the serious banter on whose squad is better and, you know, whose mom said what. It's crazy stuff going on in the chat. But we are going to be in the final game of the evening. Erangel, this is going to be match 4, Group C and D. After this game, each team would have played 4 maps so far. So they'll be on an even playing field when it comes to the overall leaderboards until tomorrow, of course. And tomorrow we'll have Groups A versus Group C. So if you are in Group C here tonight, like S&G, Universe 7, Endgame, you might feel a little more, you know, pumped up to come into the maps because it's going to be back to back. So you might have that confidence in that momentum behind you if you did perform well here tonight. So got to keep that in mind, Wicked.
Yeah, so yeah, there might be warm coming back from day 2. Looking at the flight path though, went over military base. We do have martial arts there. Martial arts been pretty quiet in the maps. Hoping to see them in maybe the top 3 in this one. We've got a lot of zone teams shifting to the east side of the map near Milton Power. GT5 up in Milton right now. Puffins. We need to see more Puffins, I think. I haven't seen them that much. They had a few players. They did gatekeep a few teams in earlier maps, but not really top 3 right now. So we want to see some.
Puffins is my squad. Puffins is my squad. Like, that's the team I'm rooting for.
Is it just because you like the name and the logo, Dave?
You caught me. You caught me. You figured out the formula. So Abyssal getting close to Cat God. I don't know if Abyssal is aware of Cat God. Might have heard something. As now we are going to see Abyssal take a defensive position. Cat God, I believe, is cooking a grenade. Going to be tossing that right on over Abyssal's head. Abyssal with the shotgun, the shotty, the one.
He's got no Vesta helmet.
Tap. Got a nice hat though. He's got the bird. You know, we're gonna send out the Hawk to do some recons and see where Cat God is. So Cat God, this is a standoff. This is a standoff right now. Yeah. Ooh, Cat God with the Vector. That's the GG. If Abyssal pops this corner, Cat God's got it all day. Cat God's got it all day. Gonna be tossing out smoke.
Is he trying to flush him out? I think he thought that was a grenade, but Abyssal pushes away from that corner.
I think Vector over shotgun all day.
Yeah, for sure. And Cat God does have a helmet. Got a little bit of armor. As you know, not having a vest or a helmet, you go down like a sack of potatoes with a couple of shots. So we do have backup though.
Oh, backup. We got backup. Abyssal also has an M16 though as well. So maybe no ammo on it.
Just like that, Abyssal got a helmet, a vest, and now an Uzi. So Uzi, bit of fairer gameplay there. Cat God is rotating out.
Oh, there's backup for both sides. There's backup from both sides. Kodo is also over here in the area as well. Yeah. That's okay. Oh, Kodo throwing out that smoke before peeling on out with that skirt, but then gonna be popping a wheelie out there for some style points. And thankfully still
he got a lot of damage from that style points there.
I liked where we were going with Kodo, you know, the strategic smoke right there to be able to skirt on out there, but the wheelie just to show off how you got on out of there, I don't know. That's a little too far, but still alive.
Yeah. Yasnaya, one of the largest cities in the map, occupied by a couple teams here. Prada loves to drop here for Gazy, crossing the street, trying to get to the apartments, get some more loot. We got YouAreScare, also a team that I'd like to see pop off in this round.
Who?
They haven't. YouAreScare.
Oh, I thought you were just saying I'm scared. I keep forgetting.
Okay.
I mean, I'm always scared. I'm looking for UnknownBLOOD as well. We haven't really seen much from UB. Kind of another team that you know might take some time to turn the butter, I guess you could say, get it nice and smooth and ready to go. G25 Gaming as well. So those are two teams to hopefully want to make some type of comeback here in the final game, so they can have a good fighting chance still moving on into the later halves of the tournament here. So S&G.
If you look at the scoreboard, the bottom half, they have News with Aimbot dead last, Unknown Blood second last, and then we got Disconnected and YouAreScare close to the bottom as well. So they really need a big game in this match 4.
They're dead last, even under the Underdogs. The Underdogs were last.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if they need a few more points. Definitely need a lot more points on this match 4. I don't know. You can have, I guess, you can have 4 bad games, but then you only.
That's
have
all you can afford.
games.
Yeah, if you have 4 bad games, you gotta have like 8 really good games. I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
You lose a lot of that that room for error, right? So maybe some teams. I mean, on the flip side of that, some teams they perform better under pressure. I mean, I've seen it. So you never know. You never know what type of teams we're dealing with until we see it with our own eyes. So Simplicity out here in the apartments, North George, gonna be squaring off against Endgame. I believe this is a rerun of game number 1. Weren't both these teams up there as well?
Yeah, they were. Endgame love North George with Simplicity. And Lucifer, I was impressed. Lucifer's last game, he did pop off. He did make some good plays. Endgame did get 2nd place. They had a 4v3 against Wildcard if you just tuned in. I just lost that battle in the end with that gnarly nade there from Slicky, who changed the tides for Wildcard to get the triple dub. And now we've got Disconnected here. On rotation now, near Mount Everest. Puffins, Dave's team.
Well, not my team, but the team that I'm rooting for.
Just because he likes the name and the logo.
Yeah. I don't own the team, all right?
Absolutely.
I offered to buy him out for 100 grand. They said no. I need 150. I need 150. I was like, oh. I said, show me the results. Show me the results. And they're like, all right, we'll show it to you.
Would you change the logo to have that buffalo with a mustache?
Yeah, that's exactly what I told them. Did they tell you that?
Oh, I don't know. No, I just guessed. I thought.
Oh no! Hey, you read my mind. That's exactly what I told him. I said, put a mustache on that thing. And there we go. It's a GG. Mustache Puffins. Esports. The new wave 2020. We are going to be looking at this circle, just like that, gone like the wind.
Lots of the teams on the eastern side need to push to the west. A lot of teams already centralized. Grabbing their location early. A lot of teams do prioritize the zone, and that's what you need to do. A lot of world final teams love to go to center, gatekeep other teams coming in. If you're in the last zone, it's usually you have to heal replacement after that. So that prioritizing the zone, super crucial here if you want to make it to get that chicken dinner.
We haven't had any heal offs here yet in North America group stage. Not that I'm saying I'm looking forward to it, but it's definitely a common theme. I feel like in mobile, like we've seen times. Oh, you know what? We haven't played Vikendi yet. That's what it is.
Oh yeah, it's always those urban finishes, you know, with if it's in Yasnaya, in Los Leones, any sort of terrain where there's like a lot of buildings or multiple levels where players can hide in. That's when the heal offs usually happen, and you know players strategize to give one member all the meds, and you know try to heal it off and get that chicken dinner at the end. So we haven't had that. We've had like open field finishes, smoke grenades, and
that crazy
that's the finish
game too. Yeah. That was probably the craziest circle so far. A little island on the Sanhok. That is actually nuts. So I don't think we're getting any troll circles. Unknown Blood. Yeah, this is one of the squads I was looking out for in this final game to make it come up and get some points on the board. You know, they were getting some shots. They're already down a member. Hitman got hit. Taken out.
I want the what was that guy's name in the last yesterday?
What's up?
That dude. Was it that dude?
The man.
The man.
The man versus Hitman. The ultimate showdown.
Yeah, 1v1. Let's
1v1.
go.
10 points. Whoever wins.
All right, so Unknown Blood on the
Look at
lower
Universe 7.
part of the
They're
ramp.
just they're just waiting. They're just waiting. Until I believe the blue zone starts to push up on their backs, or once when they're all locked and loaded. Versace playing some bumper cars there with Rad, and here comes the convoy. They're coming.
Yeah. And Wildcard near Novo crates. They do have Prada up on the foothills there. Acer using the defilade, trying to get the rotation here for Gazy. Driving past Acer's trying to get some tags as they go past it. Vu Train Cow does get tagged though. And Perksass just chilling.
The chat has been popping off with a heated debate in Twitch chat.
Debate.
Let me get this one comment from one of the viewers. If you dislike TPP, then that means you got a small brain. What do you think about that? They're having a TPP versus FPP fight.
Well, I don't know. I play both, so
I feel like this is TPP, but you can always, if you want to play FPP, you just hit the FPP button in game. So like you're playing TPP game mode, but you can have that view if you want. I mean, yeah, you'll be at the disadvantage when it comes to the peaks, but if that's what you want to do, you can go for it. AWM, nice little crate, suppressed as well. That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a huge advantage. And we know there's a lot of good snipers in the field at the moment. We had a little debate over the scrimmages on the weekend
about TPP.
About who's the best sniper in NA.
Oh, well, I remember when I first came up in the scene, it was Sixless, the VSS god, right? Sixless, left the VSS.
He dropped it for a bolt action now.
Dropped it like a floppy, soggy pancake, you know. And I like the VSS with the extended mag, of course. So simplicity, it's got it. Yeah, you gotta have simplicity up here on Mount Everest. Gonna have sight lines for days out here, and the final game of the evening gonna be looking good. Polaris in their little compounds, just hanging out for the time being. Yogi M16 out here on the outskirts of the yellows. Also,
Soccer ball has a head.
Soccer ball.
He's got a bear suit.
Wow, look at that circle. Simplicity is gonna be very happy with that. I like to see him group up a little more. They have a 2-2 split going on. A lot of teams are going to be focusing on that southern side of the mountain, and I don't want to see him get crashed up on and taken out, you know, caught off guard type of deal, because we got at least 11 teams in the southern end right there. Simplicity could potentially get a lot of kills on rotations, but I said the same thing during Sanhok, and they kind of let that one slip out their grasp, in my opinion. Remember, they were on those cliffs. All those teams down there in the south, I thought they would be able to gatekeep pretty well. So we'll have to pay attention to the kill feed and see exactly how it unfolds.
Yeah, Simplicity, although they have that centralized mountain position, teams are wanting that elevation advantage. So they're going to be coming from all angles, and if they're not prepared, if they're too laser focused on one side, another team could third party and take it over. So let's see how Simplicity holds that. 4 Angry Babies on their rotation on the east side of the circle, and then also the Puffins.
Puffins, let's go! They got vehicles. All of them can. Oh, they're gonna be right here in Gatka, right on the edge. Okay, cool. So they're parking their vehicles, make sure those tires aren't exposed. But what is this? One of the members from Prada jumping off. Lucifer, prone.
He's
oh no! No! Oh, I'm gonna be connected onto one of them, but you're by yourself. Your squad mates drove off.
That was.
What are you doing?
That is. Yeah, that was mistakes were made there, definitely from the top.
Yeah.
Or Prada.
The squad's over here crashing a compound.
Yep.
They're crashing a compound.
Bad mistake, Canary.
Yeah. Miscommunication.
Last member left.
Yep, and they're Fears from downtown, taking it down and out. So Fear is gonna hopefully be able to crash this without being sniped in the process, and should be able to get the revive, but Lucifer's going to be unloaded on Fierce, taking Fierce down pretty low. Fierce looking out right there, about 30% HP. Lucifer could have spoiled the dreams right here from the team. That would have been huge.
Player left would have been a baby wipe moment. And Lucifer still popping some shots off. If he knew how much damage that team is low on, he would have probably pushed that or something if he had a vehicle. And then now Wick now roosting up in the hospital. Endgame looking to get a chicken dinner. They came second place in the last map. And now we have Simplicity. As I said before,
Yep.
coming from all angles, Singularity is the first team to challenge them. And look like they're backing off a little bit. Yeah, the group, Singularity grouping up. I think Simplicity still have that 2-2 split. They do. And at the moment, it's a 2v4 on one side of the mountain. So they need to regroup here, knowing that Singularity is pushing up. And we know Singularity is super consistent in placement at the moment. So they're not a team that you want to mess with.
Yeah.
Play it safe.
I'm still thinking, who got that AWM? I haven't seen it in the kill feed yet. I wonder if it's just a lost gun out here on the Erangel map, because it was suppressed. That's a big one. That's a big heavy hitter. But let's get back over here to Spite Irish. Going to be getting some information on SNG. Going to be relaying that back to the squad, pulling back just a little bit. This is why I wanted to see the 2-2 split kind of close the gap over there, because now they're going to be getting third party from multiple angles. Russell going to be taking some shots over there. I believe, what was that, 4 times or 6 times on the DP. Couldn't really make it out. Keep switching it back and forth. But going to be tossing that grenade out there. 4 angry babies. Zeus trying to make the come up right here.
Yep. Russell threw that grenade, went back to a strategic retreat. Clue throwing some utilities now. Wildcard's up there now. Ace is down. They'll need to get the revive on him. I think they have the chance to. And everyone is focused on getting the top of Mount Everest as their main focus. A lot of teams still hanging out on the edges, but there's at least 4 teams up here already, Dave, on Mount Everest.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. It's a good spot within this new circle. So it's got a lot of elevation that teams could utilize here. Are we gonna have Mount Everest ending? I think it's looking like that. It's looking like that. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if it's a troll ending or not.
I'm thinking about it. Like,
definitely entertaining.
It's processing in my mind still. Like, are we gonna end up going up here and truly being a king of the hill? If so, Simplicity up there. I do like that they're grouping up. They still got 4 alive. They only got 1 kill. Russell will be getting some more knocks with that DP. One thing you got to keep in mind, though, is ammunition, because Russell's going to keep spraying this DP in the distance, and not getting these flushes is going to be extremely frustrating for them. But as I say that, already 2 kills on Russell. Going to be tossing some grenades, getting tagged, almost knocked down and out, but I believe able to make it on over that ledge. And Doc going to be providing that support right there. So everybody's going to have their eyes right here on the top of this mountain.
Looks like Wildcard has got 2 players knocked. That was Percocet and Acer. Not sure if there was any flushes yet. I didn't see any flushes happen. Slicky throw. Oh yeah, it was actually Acer and Percocet are out. Slicky throwing those grenades. We know he's godly with them. Let's see if we can get some tags. He's going to rotate and keep peeking that ridge. And he's got Singularity just behind him too. So Wildcard in a bit of a pinch here with 2 teams around him.
Wildcard also 2 members alive. I don't know if they're going to get the 4 chicken dinners of the evening, but regardless, 3 chicken dinners was a tremendous leap in the leaderboard, so they should be proud no matter what happens here in the final game of the evening. But you never know. You never know. They can still get the chicken with these 2 members with Spring and Slicky alive, as long as they're not going to get sandwiched like you mentioned from these other squads looking to make their way on up this mountain. SNG right behind them, 4 members. Simplicity right in front of them, 4 members. It's gonna be a challenge.
Yeah, disconnected. Now on the edge of the zone, we see all those cars burnt, damaged and blown up, and DC kind of split up a little bit on the southeastern side of Mount Everest, and Singularity getting the zone shift now.
Yeah.
They have the highest point in the zone. Wildcard has to push behind them. Singularity have to watch the backside, because there's 2 teams wanting to go to that area.
I saw Endgame up to the north, the northwest on the hard shift side right there. I feel like they're gonna be coming into this late game super strong with 4 members alive. This could be their game just on positioning alone. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how they utilize that. But meanwhile, it's a clown fiesta out here. I see squads driving all types of directions. We hear shots ringing on out. SNG Clue trying to defend their backside right now. We got Yoga. We got Eclipse trying to make the push on up here. Somehow, Universe 7 still with their vehicles saying, see you later from the crates. We are not trying to get involved with this one.
I don't know what the team's plans here if they're not in zone. Yeah, are they coming in late, or will they try to force their way in? I don't know. It's so different on the ground playing, but Singularity now trying to defend against disconnected Minwoo, taking some sprays at them on the right flank. He's holding it there, while Singularity and disconnected.
Tossing out some smokes, tossing out some smokes, you know, maybe trying to bait them on out, trying to block some sidelines. But this is a huge fight right here. Endgame and Puffins. Endgame up here on the hill. Puffins getting tagged in the process, looking like they don't want to get involved with this. Gonna be peeling on back. But look at this, there's a team right behind them in that shack. Totally unexpected right there. Lucifer gonna be shooting their shots here onto G25 Gaming. This is insane.
Yeah, Lucifer trying to prove a point here that he is one of the best in the game. He's popping off G25. Now he's overlooking and seeing what's going on there with martial arts. A team that's kind of a little bit dormant at the moment. We want to see them release the beast. And Everfury coming in. They've got 5 kills at the moment, looking to capitalize. G25 just laying low, just trying to get shot.
Ooh, Everfury tagged in the process. Hopefully they'll be able to get the revive and continue on with their 4 members on the team. Wick also going to be spotted from down over there.
And Slicky here defending against Simplicity. They're trying to push into the zone top of the hill. And Spring and Slicky, the last 2 members left. Slicky does get knocked though, leaving Spring the remainder. And he's got to defend. I think this could be it for Wildcard. Wildcard does go out in 10th place, even after the triple dubs.
Yeah,
that's a good effort for their night. Day 2 was their night.
There's the Shack boys living it up. They got some free loot and a buggy. All the tires are going to be looking good. And they will be in this next circle, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, actually they're not. But they do have a 2-2 split going on, so 2 of their members are going to be on in it. Lolo up here on the high ground. Simplicity have been on this mountain for at least 15 minutes. They're finally going to need to make their way down off their high perch up here. But before they do so, they're going to try to rack up as many kills as possible. They have so much information from this vantage point. We'll see what they do with that one. MVP going to be tossing out some grenades over here on time. I believe spotting time in the grass, mowing it down. The snake will be getting extremely low. Running back to get the revive onto KBO in the nick of time.
Yeah. Disconnected. Now making their move on Universe 7. Throwing those utilities. Throwing smokes. We got MVP just spraying time. And SNG in a bit of a pickle right now. They've got teams behind them. Teams in front of them. That elevated position team is what they need to worry about. And that is Simplicity. They've got 8 kills right now, Dave. 8 kills.
Yeah, 8 kills. I mean, they've been on Mount Everest, you know, just fragging on out. And getting ammo and grenades in the process. Every single time they get a kill, they would just go loot that crate real quick. Here comes Versace down there getting tagged. Tier getting tagged as well. I believe Rad is the last remaining member from Universe 7 as we see the squad mates crawling, saying safe res, but Lucifer from behind gonna be tossing out some grenades, trying to clean on up on aisle number 5 and get some more kills on the end of Endgame. Currently sitting on 6. No, now 7.
I think Simplicity's out. They had Mount Everest, and now Lucifer took out Lolo. Now have to worry about Universe 7. Rad thinking about the revives, but he knows there's 2 members.
I don't think so. Yeah.
2 members
and grenades.
Oh, now.
Yeah.
Wow. And Lucifer with those grenades. He is a god with utilities.
God was something over here. SNG, though, still 4 alive. Still 4 alive. I got to give it to him. 4 alive. They're extremely exposed over there on the foothills of Mount Everest. I'm surprised they're able to make it on down here at that little dip that they're going to be utilizing here in circle number 6. 7 teams still remaining. I called Endgame to take the chicken dinner here. Currently sitting on 9 kills with only 2 members alive. Swifty in the bush in their natural habitat.
Yep. No one can see him. He's a ninja. He is behind him near the tree. Disconnected. Probably the highest point at the moment. Singularity 4 players strong. Looking to get the first dub for their team. And Roids, I think there was that a smoke? I think there was a smoke. Everyone's snaking at the moment. Oh, Lucifer's not. Lucifer's seek and destroy mission takes out Rad just like that.
Just like that.
7 out.
Just like that. Oh, wow.
It was hilarious. Everyone was snaking. We go to Lucifer. He's running around.
Talk about snakes, though. The snakes are slowly crawling their way on top of S&G. Cabo will be getting spotted by Lucifer up here. Lucifer's on something right now. Yeah, 6 kills.
6 kills right now.
Doing fantastic. Full-blown aggression, the confidence, the momentum. You can see it in their play style right now, though. Will be reloading in the open. Unfortunate for them. Should have peeked back behind that little ledge, you know, done a quick little reload and let Roids provide that cover fire. But the bloodlust, you know, the bloodlust was real on that one. Great job regardless. Yeah. Great job regardless. 11 kills.
6 kills. That's 6 skill points.
Yeah.
Minimum of 6th place at least.
Roids might be able to get this one with the Uzi. Here we go. Side by side.
Split screen, huh?
Split screen. Upgrade. Upgrade. Roids, though, will be connected. Menu, 10%, maybe 5% HP. No helmet as well. It's going to have such a challenging time to continue on and to survive.
They've Fears dropped his bag. Lots of supplies are down. He doesn't want to leave too much of a footprint. And Singularity, very low health. Look at they're both 1 tap right now. Minwoo, MVP, just got the first aid. Body bag. Can he do what his name entails? Put players in body bag.
Or will they be in a body bag here in a minute with all these snakes in the grass slapped out here looking to slap up some fools. 5 teams remaining. Fears the solo player for their squad. S&G, are they done? No, I see their little logos up there. They're still going to be alive. Here they are right down there on the low ground. Body bag on the high ground. All these snakes just crawling, just slithering
around. Jake preparing for the final circle, getting those energy drinks up. And killers. Smokes are going out. This can't be for the storm, Dave. This is the eye of the storm right now.
I mean, what can you do? I mean, these players are just snaking it, trying to listen to those audible cues, trying to hear, trying to see any type of pixel they can get on, get that advantage, and just unload. We're going to start seeing those Uzis out. We get up close and personal. MVP cooking up a grenade. Cooking in the kitchen. Are they good? Won't be connecting. Still going to be tossing it out, though, creating a little mini red zone for themselves before getting a little more centralized in this final zone.
Singularity pushing up. They got 2 players up. Dwighty boy getting flush there. And now it's down to 4 teams. Null, Martial Arts, Singularity. And 4 Angry Babies are still in there too.
4 Angry Babies. Their best placement yet. Time out there. Crawling. I believe right behind Body Bag. We'll be taking some shots onto Body Bag. But Body Bag popping right up and saying, hey, you're not going to take me out. Not today. Fear's still the snake in the grass. Spotting out Body Bag as Body Bag did have to get on up to confirm those kills in the sight lines of Fears. Body Bag tagged, though. Taken down and out just like that. 2 teams remaining. 1v2. And Fears is going to be spotted from MVP over there in the distance.
Got this.
S&G. You like to see it. I mean, they have so many fans. Spam those emotes right now. We talked about it before the last game, how they've been super consistent. Very consistent.
Always in the top 3. They were number 5 coming Matt. So that's definitely going to boost them up further in the rankings. We've got Null coming in 2nd, though. That's probably their best rank so far in the matches. Getting with 7 kills there. And Martial Arts, one of the teams I said earlier, needed get out, unleash the beast, with lack of better words. With 7 kills in 3rd place.
We're still getting shot. That's what Fears is the last thing Fears heard in I gotta change it. I'm trying to get to the bottom of the 16 here. Thank you. Thank you, spectators. Appreciate it. Thank you for that one. on the ball as always. I really like the split screen action we had at the end. Like to see
Yeah, we had
more
an
of that.
upgrade.
Yeah, an upgrade. Last night we had mice running in the background, giving them mozzarella cheese. Tonight I told you guys we were gonna upgrade to solar power, and it's been working. The solar power is real.
That split screen was nice. That was Gucci. So, not Prada, but Gucci.
It was
You
nice.
see what I did there? Come
So
on.
let us know in the chat as well. Do you want to see our faces? Like, should we use some cams? Should we request some cams moving forward, or do you like to chill? You know, you guys just vibing out there. You don't need to see our faces. I mean, let us know in the chat. We are kind of just buying some time right now, given the overall scoreboards a couple seconds to finish updating, and let's you think they're good? Let's check them out.
Yeah, they updated already. Yeah.
Let's see. They updated?
Yeah, they did update. Yeah. So, yep, there has been changes in the scores already. So, looking at the teams that are in today, let's
Oh
go.
no, SNG don't have a chicken dinner.
Oh yeah, okay, maybe it's not updated. Maybe they're doing a slow. Yeah. They're updating it as we speak. So.
Update it. Let's see if this one's updated here. I mean, it's getting updated. So
Yeah.
while it gets updated, how's it going? I mean, what were your highlights of the evening? Do you have one highlight of the evening?
One highlight, probably the two shifts of zone in the first two maps. The bridge circle, and then we had that island circle on Sanhok. I don't think